So, welcome back again. Still windy, sun shining though, that's a good thing. And I'm sure I've showed you this before, but just in case I haven't, this came from Tilly Miller from Romany Designs, and she said, have a look at this, Chris, and she drilled a hole and put a bolt in there and everything. And I did it, and it's brilliant. And then one day I was looking, and I got these Metal Tech screws, and they've got a washer with a rubber seal on them as well. And I thought, oh, wonder, went like that. Yeah, brilliant. So what I've done is screwed that in there. The washer ends up getting sort of stuck with the paint, and now I can dispense a bit of paint. You never get any lumps in your paint, and you get to use the whole tin of paint. You don't get any wastage, and away to go. So I'm just on with putting this gold paint on here, starting to do all the chamfers, and they just take time, that's all there is to it. They're going to have 2 coats of paint as well, so you can see, you know, when someone says, oh, only want the chamfers doing and lining out and everything, whatever, only, I'm thinking, have a go yourself and tell me if you'll say only then. And you've got to do this process that I'm doing now twice. I've got a few shout outs, and they haven't been requests, but they're friends of mine. So I'm going to give them all a shout out, because I noticed it pops up on Facebook, doesn't it, when it's people's birthdays. And I thought, you know what, I'll give them a shout out. So the first one is to Julie Hunt over in Halifax way, or Huddersfield or something like that. Huddersfield maybe, I think. Even Mr. Kelly's giving you a shout out, Julie. It's your birthday today, Julie, and I do believe you're 60 today. No, 50. No, sorry, no, you're not. You're none of them. Whatever. You're only a youngster, the same age as my daughter, I think. So happy birthday, Julie. Hope you have a great day. Hope Charles spoils you, and the kids, and we look forward to seeing you this year. Second one is to a very good friend of mine, who I haven't seen for quite some time now because of COVID and everything, is Ian Evans, and it's Ian's birthday today, and he's 50 today. Yeah, I think you're 50 today, Ian. I'm sure you are. We're getting on a bit now, son. There you go. So happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. And the third one is to Tom Robinson down at Llangollen there at TNR Coaching. And it's your birthday today, Tom. I hope you have a lovely day as well. So I think that's it, really. Birthday shout outs. How good is that? I'm going to carry on doing this. Just going to stop just for a second. Oh, you can have a look at what's going on actually. Come a little bit closer, Jane. They can see. Someone was asking about you earlier on, Jane, saying, who's the camera lady? She's as famous as you and we never see her, Chris. And I said, she don't like being in front of the camera. We haven't got a camera crew, you know that, don't you? It's not, we haven't got the budget for that. It's all done on the phone. But phones are incredible these days, aren't they? What they can do. You fancy being on the camera, Jane? No. Nope. You're not going to get her in front of the camera, everybody, I'm afraid to say. That's all there is to it. I have a little bit of a mantra when I'm doing this job, and I just constantly remind myself, every line matters. That's all there is to it. Doesn't matter if it's underneath there and you're not going to ever see it unless you crawled underneath or whatever, but I just have that in my mind all the time. Every line matters. And then That way I can keep my concentration and get down to each little tiny bit. I'm going to stop in a minute and go in and have a cup of tea as well with the camera lady there. And then I'm going to give those shafts a coat of undercoat. And I'm going to give them a coat of that Berger undercoat. It's sort of undercoat and primer all in one go. And it's what I call a high build. So if there is any sort of little imperfections, it tends to fill them in as well, and then when you go to sand it down, it'll take a good sanding as well, so you can get it nice and smooth. A bit like the paintwork on here, you know, it's the same thing. This has had that same process. If you think about it, it had all the paint taken off, then it was sanded down, then it was undercoated, then it was sanded again, then it had another coat of undercoat, another sanding, then a coat of gloss, then a sanding, and then a final coat of gloss. So there's a lot of steps and getting to this point where I can start to lay the artwork down on it. Get all these chamfers done. We'll all be lined out. Okay everybody, have a great day. See you tomorrow.